Greetings. My name is William Swing, and I've spent a lifetime in church, and I've spent a lifetime doing interfaith work. And I welcome you to this great day, this nuclear prayer day. I'll give you a little running head start as to how I got involved in this. I'm a boy from West Virginia, went to school in Ohio and Virginia, and along the way, my heart was torn open by the nuclear threat. It haunts me. It touches everything that I think is sacred. The earth, human beings. I work with the United Religions Initiative, and I had to do something. I had to do something because of who I was, who I am, and I had to do something because I belong to URI, United Religions Initiative, and we say that we are there for the earth and all living beings, the earth and all living beings. And if the nuclear weapons are going to challenge the existence of the earth and all living beings, then I got to do something. In URI, our road to action is through a cooperation circle. So if you've got morally something you want to do in your community, you get a cooperation circle going. So I got a cooperation circle and Voices for a World Free of Nuclear Weapons. I got some very impressive people to help me out. So we got started 15 years ago, and we've met every month. People who have died, people come on, young people come along, and we just keep on going. And early on, a prayer was written, and we called it the nuclear prayer. Every time we started a meeting, we would have the nuclear prayer. And one time somebody said, that nuclear prayer is really important. Let me take it to the United Nations. And they did. Prayer got said all over the United Nations, and then it went all over the world. We made a video of ourselves doing the nuclear prayer. Here was the Secretary of Defense praying. Here was the Secretary of State praying. Here was a physicist who worked on nuclear weapons praying. We had a nuclear prayer. And all of a sudden, we got some confidence and said, well, why don't we just, the 20 of us, declare nuclear prayer day for the world? And we did. We did 3 years ago, or 2 years ago, 3 years. And we didn't want everybody to say our prayer. We want everybody to say their prayer. If you're an individual, just say your prayer. If you're in a congregation, find some way to pray. It doesn't matter if it's a prayer, maybe it's a reflection. But you got to go deep. We thought, okay, why August the 6th? Because that was when the first atomic bomb landed on Hiroshima and then Nagasaki. Let's make that nuclear prayer day. And let's get around that, let's get all the Jewish congregation, let's get the Muslim congregation, Christian congregation, let's get all the religions, let's get all the Sierra Club, people who care about the earth, people, physicians for, and all kinds of people. Let's all stop and together go deep. Can't go out unless you go down and go deep. What if the whole world went down and got to the roots of their own souls, their own antipathy to nuclear weapons, What if we created a chorus all over the world? We could change. We could put abolition pressure on together. People of the spirit, and not of a particular religion or whatever. People whose spirits are alive and want to make sure that their future generation and there are plants and animals, and there's a thing called Earth that is self-conscious and can go about healing itself with us as partners in the healing rather than in enemies of healing or agents of destruction. We started Nuclear Prayer Day 3 years ago, and I'd like to invite you to participate. It's pretty easy. Just say your own prayer, and if you don't have a prayer, use our prayer or comparable prayers. It doesn't matter what kind. What matters is the spirit and the intent. What matters is the heart. If the apocalypse that is being planned for the earth touches your heart, then give expression to it. Start with meditation, start with a prayer, and then bring it act. Let's pray together and let's act together. That's the way to solve this issue. People who want to keep those the proliferation going, who want bigger and bigger weapons, more and more countries, they're out there. They're going to go at it. And if we don't get together, people of the spirit, people of the heart, the world doesn't have a chance. We're here to save the world, nothing less. And how do you start to save the world? Start in your heart. Start with your prayer, and you think of nuclear weapons, and you say, oh, come on. Okay? There's the start. So, on August 6th, if you do anything, if your group does anything, let me know. I'm pretty easy to find. Send me an email. Tell me what you did. And I'll add your voice to the chorus around the world, and the world will hear from us. And when the world hears from us, we can change this. We ain't going to take this sitting down. I invite you to participate in Nuclear Prayer Day. I'll see you there. I'll be on my knees, you be on your hands. Lift it up, wherever you do. We'll all be together. Thank you.